Hi folks, and welcome to today's video. Confused about disc herniation recovery? The clear steps to success. Now, I do produce a lot of good content for those folks out there suffering with disc herniations, disc bulges, sciatica nerve pain, stenosis, many other low back pain conditions. If that's you, then hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I upload some great content for you folks to get you back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay folks, so today I want to talk a little bit about some of the steps to success if you have been diagnosed with a herniated disc. Now, the first thing is don't panic, okay? There is no point in you running around like a headless chicken, panicking, stressing, all right? If you've just been diagnosed, there's a couple of things will happen. So when you get the diagnosis, you have a herniated disc. Now you could have been suffering from back pain, leg pain, which is most likely sciatica nerve pain, some neuropathy issues, perhaps you dropped foot, you had issues with incontinence, bladder control, defecation control, whatever it could be. If the herniation is very severe, severely pushing on the nerve, causing severe problems in the lower limbs, they will most likely perform emergency surgery. That will happen probably within the first week or even on that day, the next day of that issue, okay? Now, if they have said to you, no, we're going to go with a conservative approach, I recommend rehabilitation, then typically there's going to be sometimes a month, sometimes up to 6 weeks, depending on insurance companies, depending on where you are in the world, how your health system works, before you'll actually start the physical therapy. So, what can you do if you're that person who is waiting for physical therapy? You're not going to be a candidate for operation. What do you do? All right, well, number one, as I said, don't panic, okay? Calm yourself down, okay? If you've been recommended for conservative treatment, it's most likely you are going to be okay. 80-90% of people with a herniated disc who don't do surgery do perfectly well with conservative treatment. So one of the first things I would tell you to do before you've started your own physical therapy is change the way you move and sit. Now, the video is just going to flash up on the screen there for a second, and I will link to this video at the end of this one. I'll also put it down in the description. This is a video designed around how to support yourself, how to move when you've got a herniated disc, because you want to avoid flexing your spine excessively forward, especially first thing in the morning. You want to avoid bending, twisting. You're going to have to change and adapt some of the things you do in your daily life to relieve some of that stress on that lower back region, to give the right conditions for the disc to heal. Because with many injuries, when you take removed stressors, which are causing the pain, the problem, and you give the body a chance to heal, it will heal on its own. It might take a while, but it will heal, all right? So you're gonna have to change the way you move, the way you sit, position yourself. These are all gonna put you in a good position to start the healing process. Now, taking rest. Now, many years ago, probably more than 15, 20 years ago, they would recommend bed rest for back pain. That has now moved on, okay? Usually maximum is about 2-3 days maximum on your bed. They want to get you moving. Now, of course, if you're moving throughout the day, you've got a busy job, perhaps a manual job, or maybe you're sitting a lot, maybe you're standing, sitting, moving, etc. It is good to take breaks throughout the day, and basically so you can lay down, put yourself into the relaxation position, I call it. There's a video that's going to pop up, you can see there. Again, that'll be linked in the description down below, that specific video. And you just take a few intermittent breaks through the day to let that lower back just release off some of that tension, give you some relief perhaps in the sciatica nerve pain, just so you can get through your day. Because of course for many of us, we can't stop work, or we only take a week or two off work, we've got to go back to work again, we've got to earn money, right? We've got to pay the bills. It's good to know how to take some time. You can read your phone, read a book, whatever. 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes in that relief position. It's going to give you a little bit of relief on the muscles of the lower back, release some tension, and you can go about your day, all right? So, number 3, take some rest. Now 4, strengthen that core. Now, you'll find this when you go into rehabilitation. They will be strengthening your core. Again, the video is going to pop up. You can do stuff, planking work, standing planking work, standing bird dog. Perhaps you're on the floor doing side planks. You want to stabilize that core, learn how to get it strong, because that's going to help support your spine when it comes to performing regular daily movements. Now, again, I'm going to link to that video. It's going to be down there below as well. There's also going to be a video pop up at the end of this one, which will be a link to beginner standing exercises, core exercises, which anyone can do. It doesn't matter if you're old, young, have trouble with bad knees, bad hips, can't get on the floor. Really good core exercises you can do in a standing position. Number 5, I want you to keep walking. Now, initially, you might be in severe pain. You might have to take a few days off, a couple of days bed rest, but you should try to walk, okay? Even if you're just walking from one room to the next room and back, you have to stop, do it 2 or 3 times, build up, get outside, maybe walk 100 yards, then 150 yards, and you want to build it up. The general movement of that walking exercise, it keeps the hips moving, keeps the muscles pliable, you're moving, getting some sort of, you're encouraging blood flow to that area, the lower back region, which will remove inflammatory materials, bring nutrients to that area. It's good for the brain to get outside, vitamin D, bright sunshine. Just light into your eyes is fantastic for your general mental health, which is going to be really, really important during your recovery period. So you want to try to do something. I say walking because walking is generally one of the easiest things we can all do, okay? And it's just about keeping moving, because as soon as you stop, if you stop doing everything you normally do, and you take up bed rest as your solution, right? You're going to get muscle atrophy, the muscles are going to weaken, they're going to start to deteriorate, your tissue may start to tighten up, and you're going to be in a worse position when you do start the rehabilitation. So I said I am aware there can be a 4-6 week lag period between getting diagnosed with a herniation and starting that rehabilitation. Well, you can start something now. Okay, I get a lot of comments, people asking me, I tried this, it didn't work, I went back to the gym, I hurt myself more. Okay, take heed of these 5 important steps, right? Number 1, again, don't panic. Number 2, change the way you move, sit. Okay, check out my video on the support. Take breaks throughout the day to relieve your lower back muscles. Improve your core strength. Again, check out the video on that one. And number 5, as I said before, keep walking, keep moving. All right, guys, those are some of my top steps to success when you have been initially diagnosed with that herniated disc. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more great stuff coming to you every week. Don't forget to like and share, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.